Hello, hello, lovely people. Blueberry here, and welcome to the third episode of the Comfy Crafty Cooking Show. Today, we are going to be making a very delicious romantic meal. This definitely has nothing to do with the romantic holiday that's coming up. Definitely not. But if you did want to make a romantic meal, or one that's just really, really good, I have just the idea for you. This is sort of pulling off the inspiration of different movies and such that have like a intimate meal, and the one that comes to mind for me at least is in Lady and the Tramp, when they have a dish of pasta and meatballs, and it's so romantic how you and your partner can share, and one person has one end of the spaghetti noodle and the other person has the other end, and you can imagine where that ends up. And yeah, I just thought it would be a great recipe to share with all of you today. So first things first, we are going to be working on making the pasta dough, and it's actually not as difficult as you may think it is. It definitely gets like a bad rap, or maybe not even a bad rap. It seems intimidating. There's something very nerve-wracking about thinking about making raw pasta dough, but really it's super simple, and I'm going to walk you through it. And as all of these episodes go, the very start will start with me heading out to my garden, so I'll meet you there. Okay, first things first, we are going to gather some tomatoes. We just need 2 for the recipe I have in mind. If you like things that are extra tomatoey, I guess it'd probably be fine if you threw an extra one in there. Yeah, so just 2 tomatoes though for my recipe, and then we're gonna need some wheat. So just gather that up. And since I'm out here, I am going to actually take advantage of the fact that I'm out here and get some honey, and that will be a secret for later as to why we need that. Anyways, we've got the honey and we've got the tomatoes, and there's just one last thing that I need to grab out further in my garden. Okay, as you can see here, we have this really cute new building, and you might be able to tell just by the sounds, but I actually have got a new chicken coop, and I'm really, really excited because not only does this mean I could get fresh eggs, it also means that I can have my own freshly harvested chicken. So let me just go in here and let the chickens out for the day. Hello! Now it's a little bit cramped in here, but I only have 3, so it's a good enough space for them. Just 3 for now. I might expand in the future, but as you can see, we have some eggs to harvest. Now I only need 2, so I'll just grab 2 for now, and I might come back for that 3rd later. Okay, we are back from our garden. We have our eggs, our wheat, and our tomatoes. And the first thing we want to work on is the tomato sauce, so that can get cooking, and just get that ready for in advance. So we just need the 2 tomatoes, and as that cooks, I'll show you how to make the dough. So simple. You just need to pop into your crafting table. You need an egg and 3 wheat, and there you have it. This is our 3 raw wheat dough, and it's not spaghetti shaped yet, so we gotta work on that. Just place it down on a cutting board. Try to keep your hands steady as you cut the noodles out, but I mean, if it's a little bit not so straight, that just means that it was made with love, so don't even worry about it, and it'll still taste delicious. It's homemade pasta. Okay, so let's check on our tomato sauce already. Great, so we have tomato sauce, we have raw pasta. The last thing we need is the meatballs, so let's go ahead and put our beef down on the cutting board, chop that up, and now we have our beef patties, which we're going to use as the meatballs. So I'm just going to add everything into the cooking pot here. Tomato sauce, raw pasta, and some minced beef, and that is now cooking. We are in business. Great, see? It sounds super difficult, but really it's the easiest thing in the world. And yeah, now we got some goodies. Okay, let's check to see how the pasta's doing. Oh, that looks amazing. It's all done. Pasta with meatballs, the first step to our very romantic meal. Right, and you made it all by yourself, and that's pretty impressive. Great way to impress a date, or, you know, it doesn't even have to be a date. It could just be with friends or family. Great way to impress people. Homemade pasta with meatballs. So, to top this all off, we are going to need a very delicious, very special dessert, and I have just the thing in mind. I think it's sort of the classic dessert that you think of for romantic holidays or just romantic gifts, romantic meals, is chocolate. But we want to take it up a notch. Yeah, so we're actually not just going to get some chocolates, but we're going to make our own chocolate cake. I'm fortunate enough where I live in an area that has access to lots of different spices and not really vegetables. Whatever cocoa beans are, beans, they're not really legumes, are they? I feel like that can't be true. But I have some raw cocoa beans here, and that's the first ingredient we need for our chocolate cake. And then the next, ingredients are the ones that you would need for a traditional cake, which include wheat, an egg, and sugar. And you may recall how I collected the honey earlier. That was for our homemade sugar. So let me just quickly turn that into some sugar. And there you have it. Cocoa beans, wheat, eggs, sugar, and there's actually one last ingredient, and that's actually milk for the frosting. Now, I do not have any cows on the property yet, but I do have access to a very great dairy, and they get the best milk. So let's see. We want to make our cake, so we'll have our wheat on the bottom, an egg, 2 sugar, and some milk. And here's our cake. And now to make it chocolate, all we gotta do is add chocolate to our already completed cake. And here we have chocolate lava cake, and it looks amazing. So, let me just put this down. This is a great meal to share with a partner or with friends and family. Both the chocolate lava cake and the spaghetti and meatballs. Just a great way to impress people, and really so easy to do, very simple to put together. Yeah, thank you for hanging out. I hope that the next time you make pasta and meatballs, for whatever occasion or reason, it turns out amazing. I know that it will. It tastes great. This recipe is straight to the point and could not be better. So thanks everyone for hanging out with me today, and hopefully you have a great rest of the week and a great romantic holiday coming up. But yeah, goodbye, lovely people. So, as you guys can maybe see here, I have this cute new building that I've put together, and this is actually, believe it or not, oh fudge, I forgot the chickens. Oh my god. Wolves. Oh my gosh, so silly.